Right, well this radio seems to want to make a liar out of me. I've just had a little bit more of a play around with it. And I can actually see a slight glow coming from the panel light. So there must be a tiny little wee bulb right up there where you virtually can't see it. Now this has been going a few minutes to warm up. We've got our dim bulb tester with the 25 watt bulb in it. That is nowhere near 25 watts of normal brilliance. Remember, you must use a resistive, you know, like an old tungsten type non-energy efficient light bulb. So it's had a little bit of time to warm up now, and actually you could hear a few crackles through the speaker. I've tried to find one of these sort of sport radio type talk, mostly talk things, to avoid any copyright issues. And I had to add the volume up quite a lot. Oh yeah, I can even hear a tiny bit of speech coming through if I turn that volume right up. So we're on low power. We'll go to full power. So low power, we've got about 120 volts in our little, so about half of normal mains power for New Zealand. So let's go to full power. The dial lights come up to full brilliance.
We will be giving it to them regardless, but yeah, you'd be struggling to know a name. Justin might know some of those players playing for Melbourne today.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so one of the sport radio stations here.
Go down in the box is Storm.
And the tuner does it. Excuse me. And the tuner does seem to be working.
38-36, he might put his first grade second half.
Yeah, well, I'll let her run. Eventually.
Experience the vibrant, vivid Festival of Light. From your 5-star hotel base, explore the Sydney Opera House. Enjoy the stunning vivid light show on foot, from the water with a dinner cruise, and from height with a Sydney Tower dinner. Also, take in the legendary musical Annie, or escape to Queensland with our 8-day Sunshine Coast and Gari Fraser Island tour, departing 22nd June. Revel in the warm winter vibes. Explore Gari, the world's largest sand island, and its award-winning Kingfisher Bay Resort. Ride a vintage train and uncover local treasures.
And Alencia drops back the last of all, so give me the beat, boys, two in front. Merck into a clear second, Magic Time over racing in third. Airman up the inside, and Jolly Stars planted in a 3-wide position on the outside of Magic Time. And
oh, that was a very exciting horse race.
So give me the beat, boys, 600 to go. Leads from Adam Merck.
Oh, it's got the nice music. We won't have too much of that, but that's going.
America now, Jolly Star chimes in on the outside.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Time on the small field in a bad situation here. Airman goes up the fence. Alencia on the outside.
Oh, dear me alive.
The lead. Jolly Star's got the job to go.
He's got the job to go, mate. He's got the job to go.
Jolly Star. Magic Time gets the race.
Magic Time.
Up eventually.
There we go. There we go. Well, that was absolutely thrilling. I've never had such a thrilling horse race in all my days. Yes, it seems to go well. We've got plenty of volume there.
End of the smear all the way through Magic Time. Now she goes around to the...
Certainly I can see quite a good bright light there, so I could well understand if some of the early sets did have a problem with the plastic overheating near the dial light. Obviously I'm turning these without the knob on them, but it seems to go fine.
Fishfinder. Head to Ocean Seafood Shop, 140 Colombo Street, Beckenham. Open 7 days.
Could do with a bit of fish.
Hey, look, it's the Funky Pumpkin.
It is the Funky Pumpkin. Right, well, we've had enough enjoyment out of that. So yeah, the tuner, what happened, I had a look when I got it out of the case. You could just see the tuning bar from the side here, not looking at the front. I couldn't see the tuning bar in there. I wondered if it had, the pointer, if it had, come dislodged or something. And you can see it was right at the very, very bottom, and that meant that these, I shouldn't hold it while it's live. What I should do is I should turn it to low power and turn it completely off using our safety device. And if you undo the plug, if you're holding the plug, you know the thing's turned off. Yeah, what I did, they were fully turned in, and I was able to just gently start turning this wheel with obviously a little bit more grip on my fingers and on the string, and it started to move. So I think we've just been closed. It was just all the way to one end and it was just stuck. I haven't lubricated it at all. It seems to move all right now. So I think what I'll do, I'll put it back in the case. We've still got 2 out of the 3 good knobs. Only one of them might be original anyway. Now I've actually got, there's a few of these clippers around New Zealand. Some colour of cases are very rare compared to others. And there was a few in a wooden case. I think there was a version made in a wooden case. As you see, it just slips in there. We've got these little grooves. I've left the screws retained in their threads. I just loosened them and slipped it in. So hopefully it will just slip in there without doing too much damage to get it back in. And I'll do a final test. But I'm quite happy with that. I don't know if it needed the whole sort of 3 meters of wire. I used one of these little, just make sure it's getting that in the picture there. The aerial, as you see, there was barely an inch, barely less than 3 centimeters coming out of there. This is the Blackwise optional earth. I did a bit of research before this, you see. Last night I was looking up some information about them. But yeah, 3 meters of wire there. The sound was beautiful. I've got the television turned off this time. And, you know, that's about as good as AM sounds. So I think that'll do. I'm happy with that. I'll put it back in the case. Just give it one final check to make sure it goes. And then I'll put put some more updated notes about it. And I'll keep an eye out. I've got another one that's got a damaged case. I don't think I ever tried powering that one up. That could be a job for another day. But the local Vintage Radio Club, they do have a sort of a knob bank, you know, for people that want genuine knobs. But I don't mind not having the knobs at the moment. They could the genuine ones can go on later. So I'm quite happy with that. So we'll call that one done. What is it? Sew me up like a kipper. I'm done. All right, folks. That's all for now. I'll get this in the case, hopefully without damaging it. And there we go. Clipper, New Zealand 5M4. I believe its code number was. Probably 1953. The earlier ones they reckoned had the rounder IF cans, I guess they're called. Alright folks, 70 years old, still goes great. Cheerio.